Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about something that Father God showed me because at first I'm not sure I was really strong believing in these creatures, but there's a Nephilim creature that we all know as Bigfoot, right? And I asked God to give me more insight on it because I just had a random dream and I was like, I wonder, I know that the reason why God shows me things is because it's relevant for today. And Nephilim creatures are going to start appearing. The more evil the earth gets, the closer we get to Jesus coming back, the more Nephilim creatures will start appearing. So I'm going to talk about Bigfoot. So in this dream, God took me to this part of deep in the forest. I mean, we were really deep in the forest. And I was just observing these creatures. I saw different types. Some of them had the face of a gorilla, kind of like but the body of a man with hair. But their muscular structure, it's like they were bodybuilders. I've never, mind you, these creatures don't lift weights. They walk around and they walk upright just like a human. So as God was showing me these creatures, he was explaining that, they're not as evil as like the giants, the red-haired giants and all the other Nephilims. Sorry, my baby is drinking his milk, but they're not as vicious as them, which means if you run into one of these, you might live in most cases. Some of them might kill you. I don't know, but I've noticed that they have family units. Like I saw a man Bigfoot, woman Bigfoot, baby Bigfoot. That's the best way to describe it. And the mom was carrying the baby. This Bigfoot family kind of looked like they were gorilla looking in the face. That's the best way to describe it. But then I saw another kind that looked more human in the face, and it was creepy because the face looked so human. It was flesh colored like a human, but 10 foot tall and covered in hair and muscle. And but there was no hair on the face. Now a lot of them typically look more ape-like in the face, but these kind, they can speak like a human, and they're more related to human than animal. And they act a little bit more human as well. And I saw an albino kind that was white, pale, pink flesh skin colored in the face, blue eyes. And this one, a lot of them looked like an ape in the face, but some of them looked kind of manly, like a man in the face. And again, God was just had me observing these creatures and how they live, how they will look into like people's homes and stuff. If they are traveling through at night, they are curious about human beings, and some are aggressive and some are not. So it's weird. I always thought that, if they see you, they're going to kill you, but they're actually always around you. They are always around you. In the woods, if you live next to the Appalachian Mountains, if you live close to large, huge forest areas, they're there. You just can't see them. I can go into the cloaking devices and things like that they have. They have fallen angel technology that they have. But I'm going to say that for another video. But I just wanted to put out this video that if you're living close to wooded areas, forests, what is it called? I remember God told me not to move next to national parks. National parks, be careful, because these creatures are out there, and not all of them will attack you, but some of them will. They're not vicious like the giants. That's one thing he did say. They're not vicious like the giants. The giants are vicious. If they see you, they will kill you, eat you, and drink your blood. They are evil. They're all evil, but it's almost like there's a measure of evil to each one. That one is more evil than the other. Kind of like when a demon comes out of a person and they find that they go back to the home and they find that it's been swept clean, and they bring more demons into you that were more evil than the last. Kind of like that. But I just wanted to post this video. I wanted to start off on some things that God has been showing me concerning Nephilims on the earth that are going to be revealing themselves. And I wanted to also talk about the fact that I had another dream right after God showed me these creatures of a woman. It was a white woman with a blonde bob. And she was sharp looking, and she was on national TV. I guess like there was everybody, like basically there was these giant creatures, Bigfoots, were now the topic of discussion, and people were seeing them everywhere, and it couldn't be hidden anymore. But I remember she was lying. She was saying, oh, there's only 1,000 of them. They're not a lot. They're not a threat. There's not a lot of them left. They're going extinct. It's nothing to worry about. But the truth is, these creatures are in the thousands. They are in the thousands of the thousands. There's a lot of them. They live in cave systems deep in the earth. They come out at night to get their food. They eat out of trash cans. They're definitely scavengers and opportunists. They hunt. What else did I notice? I'm trying to go over everything that I saw because it was a lot. Again, they have technology that we have never seen before, and that was one thing that stood out that I had a dream about, and I'll go into it another day because it's actually pretty cool because I was actually able to see myself, with my abilities and fighting these creatures. These creatures are going to come out towards the end of time, and they're going to cause a lot of trouble. Not all of them, but a lot of them are going to come into towns and come into neighborhoods, messing with people, going into people's houses. They could easily break down a wall. You gotta understand, these things are like 10 foot tall and extraordinarily strong. So you gotta understand, they're Nephilim. So be careful if you live next to these Appalachian mountains. He said that. Be careful if you live close to deep forests and things like that, because they're out there.